Morning, Joy. How are you?
Hello.
I'm good. More beautiful ladies. Oh my goodness. I don't think I can keep up with all the beauty in one day. Anyway.
Right back at you. Right back at you, Joy.
All right. So this has just been such an exciting morning chatting to all your sisters. I'm talking to you guys. It's difficult doing a show like this, but also fun and challenging. And it's hard being a wolf pack, right? So you're the wolf pack person. So define wolf pack for those who may not necessarily know what that term means.
So the wolf pack starts at me. I'm the first generation American, first one born and raised here in America, and then my younger sisters underneath us. So we're kind of divided in two camps. It's the elders and the wolf pack. There's a bit of a difference as far as how we view certain things. We all have tradition and faith, but we practice it in a different way. We're more liberal and more free spirited with it, and then the elders are more traditional and conservative with their views. And you see that play out throughout the season of differences of opinions, because there's a lot of opinions on how things should be done, but that's just sisters for you, right?
That's just what sisters do. Exactly. What for you, both each one of you, in terms of the misconceptions we have, or most people have around the culture and women, what each one of you want to break those misconceptions? Tell me about that.
For me, I believe that when you're genuine, people tend to resonate with you more. And, we believe in finding a balance between family and religion and being progressive American women in society. We are not trying to be representative of all Afghan women, all Muslim people. This is our truth. This is our story. And we are being vulnerable and opening this to society, because this is an unprecedented moment where Afghans are on television, whereas maybe 10, 15 years ago that's not something you would have seen. So I mean, this has been a blessing to us, and we're grateful for that. It's difficult at times, but I think we have managed to really show our audience our story, and I think that people will find more in common with it than differences.
I just feel like the misconception of people thinking that you have to follow a religion to the T or be on a super pious path. And if you're not, that it's mutually exclusive of being a bad person. And that they're not mutually exclusive. You can practice it the way you want to practice it. It's your faith with God. It's between you and God only. And at the end of the day, you want to be able to kind of break some of these myths, bust some of these myths. Like the religion and the culture is not a monolith. There are so many different aspects, and you can't say it's right and you can't say it's wrong. It's just a different way of doing it. It's a different way of living a life, and just showing that not every typical, the tropes that come along with Afghan American Muslim women is that, they're all oppressed or no education, or they have to survive off a man, or they can't be independent, they can't be career driven, they can't be ambitious, they can't shoot for the stars. When a majority of the diaspora that migrated here, the Afghan diaspora, like they too have the same type of obstacles and the same type of things that we go through and we live through. Maybe they might not speak on it or go do a TV show and really air out all their business, you know what I mean? But it'll probably ignite something in some people and be like, you know what, it's okay to be this way, or it's okay for me to live in my truth, or maybe I need to go discover who I want to be and follow my passions and my dreams. And maybe it'll spark something in people, because it's just, there's such a there's this backward way of living when it comes to people of very, very strong mindsets. And I feel like we're just here to give you a glimpse into our life through our perspective, not saying it's right, not saying it's wrong. It's just our truth.
Right. Well, you're breaking the mold, and it's a big responsibility you've taken on, as you said, and yes, you'll be judged. That's the way the society works. But I think that you're brave in your journey of doing that. What are you finding more about yourself in reflecting and doing this series? What are you coming away with from your own personal self that you, Shakur, would say, wow, I think I'm developing this trait, or I'm building on this, or I'm learning this? What would that be for each one of you?
I'm learning to be a lot more patient and understanding and accepting of, like, you are who you are. Sometimes you have to just kind of figure out, is this the hill I want to die on? Like, should you let this one go? Should it be bygone? Should you have a quicker turnover time? How long you should be mad? And just being able to over communicate, if anything, and just being able to let everyone be in to do things at their pace, not be forceful, not trying to force things down people's throat. Like, just give people a beat, let people be who they're going to be. And I mean, and I learned, oh my goodness, so many things about I'm still learning it as I watch all the episodes, Joy. I'm like, oh my God, I'm learning something new again. Not just about me, but about all my sisters. So it's like unraveling for me in real time. And it's just such a crazy whirlwind of emotions and experience that I'm like, I mean, who better to do it with than my built-in best friends? You know what I mean? If it was a journey I was going to take, I wouldn't have been able to do this journey any other way. So for me, I feel like we always come down to family over everything, the camaraderie, the sisterhood, and always coming back to center through all the conflict.
So for me, Joy, what I learned is a tremendous amount of what we call al-salah, patience, and itimad, which is trust, and that's been really vast for me. I've learned about acceptance because, some secrets came out. So acceptance, forgiveness, which is huge, and a deeper level of empathy. And that truly teamwork makes the dream work, being more reasonable than I thought I was. Empathy for my sisters and understanding. We all have struggles and difficulties, and that's okay, because that's why God has blessed us with, 10, being 10 sisters, and we're there for one another to stand united and, really be one, because this is how we were raised. This is how our mother instilled these values in us, to always be independent, to be strong, and to always protect and be there for your sisters, and truly to be optimistic no matter what we face. Because again, the Sozahdah family motto is family over everything, and we stand by that hardcore.
Yeah, that's great. And I thank you guys so much, because I was telling you other sisters, I have 5 other sisters, and it's so wonderful to see the dynamics there with you guys. And I'm like, yeah, I think my sister can. So I really enjoy this. Right. I really enjoy the show so much, so I really love that. So for each one of you, what would you like young people, or anyone actually, to take away from watching your series?
To be open-minded, live in your truth. You only get one life. You got one chance to do it. There's no do-overs. Do what it is that's going to make you happy, as long as it's not harming you or harming others. And when you go through this life, shed people grace, shed people kindness. You never know what someone's going through. You don't know. It's the strongest ones that are dealing with the biggest battles and biggest demons. And if you just shed someone a little bit of grace and kindness, it could change the course of their life.
Amen to that.
We are sharing our lives with the American people, and we hope that they can embrace us, because this country opened their doors for our family, and as well as, never forgetting that Afghan dysphoria, being the best version, be the best version of yourself. We want everyone to know that. Be the best version of yourself. And difference is okay, and patience is okay, So we really hope that we're very grateful for every viewer that has watched and tuned in, and want the world to truly embrace us as empowered Afghan American women, and that it's possible. That dream is possible. God granted it to us, and we want to pay it forward and want to use our platform to empower so many more others.
Excellent. Well, thank you guys so much, and have a blessed day. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
very much.
Thanks.